PS Bank maasahan assist. Sobrang bilis na. May prime rebate pa. PS Bank home run.
So it was a kick out actually. It was not a block by Eram. I thought it was a block. It was a nice last minute kick out there by Similiano.
Kurt Long on the Rookie of the Year. Long looking for his third championship. With Ateneo. Let's go with Stephanie C. from the FEU side. Steph?
Of course, the Tamaraos plan and bouncing back and playing the best in today's do-or-die match. Coach Glenn knows that the Blue Eagles are very disciplined, so as much as possible, he wants his boys to be as disciplined as well as to be aggressive and to have that will to win. Defense is and will always be the key to the championship. Kasi kung nahihirapan ka mag-score, dapat kaya mo rin pigilan mag-score yung kalaban. And that is what Coach Glenn wants Tamaraos to remember, to play good defense. In addition to that, he told the guys that he wants the ball inside, so he told them not to settle for outside shots. Now, we all know that the team still needs to win twice to be the champions. And after a lot of preparation, Coach Glenn hopes that Tamaraos will have a good and happy ending this season. Boom and TJ.
Thank you very much, Stephanie. 24-15 is the score. Sanga with 3 personal fouls. Well, that discipline, in a lot of people's opinion, is the biggest weapon of Ateneo all throughout this season, really. Right. You know, they've had lineup changes, the lack of what they call a go-to guy. But that discipline has been the one that's carrying this team all throughout the season.
And it's consistent discipline. It's not, you know, one game they're really following the script and following how the coach drew up the game plan, and then the other game they're not. They've always followed their game plan and be very disciplined with their system.
7-point lead. The biggest lead of the ball game was at 11 for FEU. Great cut.
It should be a responsible foul. Very clearly called by the ref.
It wasn't harmful, but
he hugged him. He didn't go for the block. He completely hugged him. It's Sanga there. He's out.
He wasn't trying to hurt him, but he wasn't also going for the ball, and that is the rule. Samson instant replay, catching that one. Referees Arnolfo Bermeo, Francisco Olivar Jr., and Salvador Cortez Jr. The 3 men in charge of the calls here for game number 2 of the finals. Ateneo winning huge. But FEU, first quarter, 22 points. If you just joined us, now they're in the lead by 9. 7:23 remaining in the first half. No free throws prior to those free throws by J.R. Kuwali. Alves Ramos is back. Garcia too. Cervantes is starting forward. It's back. Nakapahinga na.
After driving him, remember he was going too fast for him. He saw him and keep up with him because he forgot to dribble before he lifted that pivot for spinning baseline. But give it to the guy. Look at how aggressive Cervantes is doing. He's got 7 points right now. He's got a 4 field, 6 rebounds to boot.
8 turnovers for FEU. Nothing still for Ateneo. Buenafe. Wide shot.
Top there. Working the post.
Using his heft.
Although if you're FEU, you like the patience of the defense. In game number 2, they're not throwing an automatic double team when there's that kind of a mismatch as compared to what they did in game number 1.
It's another offensive foul. And the 9th turnover. That's the 3rd offensive foul. Haynes School cheer. Haynes America's leading underwear brand. It was Eximiliano, by the way, called on the offensive foul. Here, Ayaki Sobrang move brought to you by Nissan Sobrang. 6:29 to play. Went up into Montfort. Thought about it. Montfort. Golia getting Garcia underneath. They don't see him. So Salva gets the step. And doesn't get the roll. Buenafe tries again. Blocked from behind. No. A foul is called on Ramos. And Coach Glenn is beside himself.
The whole bench of FEU is up in arms.
We need to see that again, DJ.
They cannot believe that's the last ball.
See that.
Look at Ramos. He's far from the ball. Wow, he got some ball first.
Samson instant replay. Samson turn on tomorrow. Everybody mistiming their own jumps. Buenafe.
I don't know about that ball.
For a championship, maybe a little bit ticky-tacky there.
Yep. Well, if you're curious to follow the number of fouls, he has been called for 11 fouls already today. Ateneo only been called for 5 fouls so far. himself is 0 for 3 from the free throw line. For the team, they are 6 out of 11. They've got 7 for 12 right now.
So some former Ateneo Blue Eagles. Screens earlier, we all need this timeout. Samsung turn on tomorrow. This time, some former FEU players joining us. Rizada, Jonas Villanel, Coach George Gallen, Coach Danny Gavieres, Denok Miranda, Wesley Gonzalez, Olsen Rosella, Vinci from Parokya, Bianca
of ABS-CBN. And of course, former president Joseph Estrada in the house.
all in attendance here at the Araneta Coliseum for game number 2 on the finals. Best of 3 finals between Ateneo and FEU. Thursday showcase. Luke Gonzalez, DJ Manotoc, and Albert Ramos missing. Offensive rebound, a block from behind from Gloria. 5:41 remaining in this first half. And still a 6-point lead. Buenafe. Guerrero not biting the fake. And that's how you have to play Ryan Buenafe if you're a tall guy.
If you're taller than him, if you know you can jump higher than him, don't bite those fakes. He's going to try to get you off your balance.
Rexona Men shot block through Rexona Men. Unbeatable defense against Sweat. Back to Buenafe against Kawaling this time. Spins on Kawaling. Creative move. Buenafe.
There we go. Ryan Buenafe leading the pack now for Ateneo with 7 points. 3 out of 5 from the field.
3 out of 5 indeed. Garcia against Montfort again. Cervantes has been quiet. They go downstairs to him. Salva leaning on him. Cervantes goes to his pet move. Forces this one. Nothing. Here comes Ateneo. Down by 4. On the run. Under 5 minutes to play. It's packed. At the Coliseum. Long. From long distance. The tap going to Romeo this time. Montfort a master at keeping that ball alive though.
He knows that even if he can't get the ball himself, he can slap it out of the hands of the enemy and get it to his teammates.
Have you ever seen it tired?
No, it's not in his vocabulary.
Garcia, triple D. Cervantes with 5 to shoot from 16. No, he's beginning to miss now. We thought he was clipped though.
It looked like it's a little too from my angle, and then he got tapped in the arm.
Salva on Cervantes. Cervantes not biting. Montfort for 3. Gets it to go. And a 1-point deficit now for Ateneo.
Garcia was caught napping in that play. He should know very well how wily Montfort is and how well Montfort moves without the ball to free himself up for a 3-point shot.
Ateneo is 4 out of 8 from the field. FEU 1 out of 7. Let's look at this manufactured move by Ryan Buenafe. Solgren's insta-cool play, high performance of the quarter. Solgren's 2-tap with insta-cool relief. Powerade hyper play of the quarter, get back on defense, push the ball on offense, step up your game with Powerade, make that 2 out of 6 for FEU. 12-2 run by Ateneo though. In the last 5 minutes, Garcia trying to quell it, nothing there. Cervantes, high up, still no more, and now the rebounding has gone up.
So look now, Ateneo can grab the lead here.
Biggest lead of the game was 11 for FEU. Buenafe out to long for 3. Almost, but not quite. Ateneo saves the possession.
Good hustle there by all people. Ryan Buenafe, not really known for his hustle.
And again,
Another tight foul called in FEU.
And again, Montfort baiting.
It makes it seem like he's made of fragile stuff, even though he's not.
Anabon steady energy for the UAAP. Have steady energy with Enerbon multivitamins. More energy must have. 7 rebounds for Ateneo here in the second. 5 for FEU. And now, Coach Glenn is looking for different guys. Bringas this time. Raninas Guerrero. Salamat from 16. The tap going to Romeo. He He's got Salamat waiting for it. Romeo forces it and draws the foul.
What a gutsy move there by the Rookie of the Year, going straight at one of the best defenders of the league, Eric Salamat.
Samsung instant replay, taking off way out.
Look at that.
Last field goal that FEU has made, 8:36. And a jumper by that man, Romeo. He'll take free throws when we come back. The Araneta Coliseum, Mark Isip. Part of that championship team. At 2003 to 2005. Chris Chu graduating with a championship.
Every time we bring Chris Chu on the big screen, the Ateneo guy
shriek,
bananas.
the shriek level goes. Especially when a free throw after the opponent. This is right after that. FEU, after shooting 56% in the first quarter, TJ, they're down to 13 right now. 0 field goals in the last 5 minutes and 48, and no free throws from that trip by Terence Romeo of all people. So the lead is going to be precarious. 1 point. And Ateneo with a chance to snatch it.
Joshing for position. I saw this 3 or 4 pushes ago before the refs exercised so much patience before calling the foul on Bringas. It was going to be either on Bringas or Golia.
Hey, TJ, what has happened in the last 5 minutes, or in this quarter?
Or Ateneo's just become a little bit more patient offensively and defensively. They really stepped it up. They figured out the aggressive moves of FEU trying to attack the basket. They clogged the driving lanes. They worked out the switching and the helping out on the screens. Remember, in the first quarter, you saw a lot of three-point shots because FEU was screening so well, and on the flip side, Ateneo was not blocking enough defensively, and they were getting left behind on the screens. And don't look now.
Just like that.
You got a 1-point lead for Ateneo.
First lead change of the ball game. And they didn't do it via a major spurt. They crawled back into this game. 27-26 to 22. Garcia has been quiet. Actually, FEU has been quiet here. It's the second. Kawali from 14 gets the foul.
Another interesting thing to note, Boom, that happened during this run of Ateneo, their leading scorers, Sanga and Cervantes, were both on the bench. So those are the leading scorers in the first quarter. Cervantes, Sanga were not around in the early second quarter that helped Ateneo get back in the game.
Samsung instant replay. Samsung turn on tomorrow. And look at that. They continue to miss from the free throw line.
They're now 2 out of 5 from the free throw line. But, you know, aside from Sanga and Cervantes, who's combined for 16 points in this ball game, nobody else has scored more than 2 points for FEU.
First deadlock of the game. Minutes, 27 all. Kurt Long. Justin Chua. Aldo Tramos. Chua loses it but recovers in time. Long for the pitch. Nothing there, and an offensive rebound as Kawaling looked lost in that sequence. Salamat crossing over. Doesn't get the roll. Another offensive rebound and a foul from behind.
Wow, Ateneo's getting the lucky breaks here. And also benefiting from the hard work and hustle of Frank Golia off the bench. Both started when he came back from the bench. And showing every desire to get to that loose ball.
FEU is 1 out of 8 in the second quarter.
Wow. It's really effective that the fact that Cervantes and Sanga were not on the floor. Wala na ibang nag-create sa kanila. Remember, they took a lot of those shots. Cervantes had about 9 attempts in the first quarter alone. You're looking at Supreme Court Justice himself watching the game.
Frank Golia, first miss from the free throw line, 3 out of 4. 133 and a 1-point lead for Ateneo.
It's been a 14-5 scoring run here, Boom, in the second quarter.
Garcia, out to Kawaling. No confidence with a 3-point shot, and Ramos just hooks it up and in.
Well, Kawaling did give out that good assist. But you're right, no confidence. He was wide open and all day to shoot it, and still opted to dribble inside and create something for his teammate.
Montfort, though, fully confident.